What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kyng Pablo, and welcome back to the channel. So today we got to talk about Smokey Robinson. He's been accused of sexual assault by 4 women. This article is coming from BBC.com. It says, 4 anonymous housekeepers are suing Motown legend Smokey Robinson for $50 million, accusing him of sexual assault. A complaint filed in Los Angeles Superior Court accuses the 85-year-old of sexual battery, false imprisonment, negligence, and gender violence, in addition to a number of labor violations related to wages, breaks, meal times, and overtime pay. The lawsuit also names Robinson's wife, Frances Robinson, claiming she contributed to a hostile work environment and used ethnical pejorative words and language. Representatives for the Robinsons did not immediately respond to requests for comment, and the accusations could not be independently verified. Robinson was Motown's first hitmaker, writing all #1 hits like Mary Will's My Guy and The Temptations' My Girl. Born William Robinson Jr. in Michigan, he was both a talent scout for the record label and one of its most prominent recording artists, known for his songs like Tracks of My Tears, Shop Around, and Tears of a Clown. He has spots in both the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Songwriters Hall of Fame, and claims to have credits on more than 4,000 songs. Robinson's reputation and stature was an intimidating factor for his accusers, who were made to feel powerless, the lawyer said in a press conference in Los Angeles. They're Hispanic women who were employed by Robinson, earning below minimum wage, says John Harris. Below minimum wage? What the hell? As low-wage women in vulnerable positions, they lack the resources and options necessary to protect themselves from sexual assaults. The women are suing under the pseudonyms of Jane Doe 1, 2, 3, and 4 due to the sexual misconduct allegations, including 8 being leveled against the musician. 3 are former housekeepers, and 1 was the singer's personal assistant, cook, and hairdresser, according to court documents. In the lawsuit, all 4 women claimed that Robinson would summon them to various areas of his properties in Chatsworth, Bell Canyon, and Las Vegas at times when his wife was away. Sometimes emerging naked from the shower, he forced them to have various types of sex over a number of years, starting in 2006, the lawsuit alleges. Jane Doe's 1, 3, and 4 all allege Robinson sexually assaulted them in the Blue Bedroom at his Chatsworth residence, claiming he would lay down a towel to protect the bed sheets prior to the assaults. Smokey, why were you laying down a towel to protect the bed sheets? They were maids. They could have just changed the sheets. But anyway, Jane Doe's 2 allegations state that Robinson aped her in the laundry room and garage of his Chatsworth residence, which closed-circuit cameras were unable to see. The women claim that during the alleged assaults, Robinson used physical barriers and threats to force to prevent them from fleeing. The lawsuit also includes several allegations of workplace violations. All 4 women say they worked 10 hours a day for 6 days a week without being paid minimum wage or overtime. They also claim to have worked holidays without receiving a holiday rate. According to their lawsuit, the employees all quit because of the alleged sexual misconduct and hostile work environment. The BBC has contacted Robinson's representatives for a response to the lawsuit. No police reports or criminal charges have been filed against the musician. A spokesperson for Los Angeles County District Attorney said the woman's claims were not under review because law enforcement had not presented a case. Los Angeles police said they had no statement on the matter. Okay, we got a video clip that I want to get into, then I'll come back with my commentary.
Some disturbing new allegations against a Motown legend. I want to show you a live look at a press conference with the accusers and their attorneys. It's happening as we speak in California. In a lawsuit filed today against Smokey Robinson, the women who used to work for him say he sexually assaulted them and created a hostile work environment, among other things. Robinson's wife is also named in the lawsuit. It details multiple allegations, some as recent as last year. One employee says Robinson sexually assaulted her at least 23 times. 3 of the women say they didn't want to report it to police, in part because they were afraid of risking the possible adverse effect on their immigration statuses, according to the suit. Another says Robinson's, quote, brutal sexual advances were constant and even predictable while she worked for him. His accusers are seeking at least $50 million. NBC News has reached out to Robinson's reps for comment. No word back yet. Camila Bernal is joining us now. And obviously, Camila, this is a late-breaking situation. What else do we know? What else are we learning?
Hallie, these are some serious allegations, and the attorneys just now calling Smokey Robinson a serial rapist that needs to be stopped. So again, we have not heard from Smokey Robinson, but these allegations include sexual assault, battery, false imprisonment, you name it. I mean, here is what they're saying. They're saying that these allegations happened repeatedly. You mentioned one of the women saying it happened at least 23 times. The attorneys and the lawsuit saying that you could see a pattern in these allegations. All of them were either housekeepers or house staff, and some of them even working together at the same time. The oldest of these cases going back to 2006, employment in that year, and you mentioned the latest happening just last year. These women saying that they were forced to resign because of the repeated sexual assault that they went through. And you mentioned some of them saying that they were worried about their immigration status. Their attorneys also saying they were worried because they lived paycheck to paycheck. They needed that money and were afraid of losing their livelihoods. They were also afraid, essentially, of the status and the influence that Smokey Robinson had, and were afraid of essentially speaking out. Some of these things, obviously not something I can detail on TV, but some serious allegations, Hallie.
All right, and we're back. Now, Smokey, this don't look good. Some of the accusations are so recent. They're last year. Like, what in the hell, Smokey? You was too old for this. Okay, it says one of the alleged victims claims that this happened at least 23 times. The reason why they didn't come out and say anything, they said they were afraid for their immigration status. So I guess if they came out, they were assuming that Mr. Smokey had so much influence and power that he could have got them deported. They also said that the assaults were so brutal and they were predictable. He's being called a serial rapist. That is crazy. Then not only are you assaulting the women allegedly, you're failing to pay them minimum wage too. So Smokey, you assault them and you don't want to pay them shit. You don't want to pay them. Oh my God, this don't make no sense. Let's get into the Jane Does. We got 4 Jane Does. Jane Doe number 1 was a housekeeper from January 2023 to February of 2024. So she was just, she stayed on for only a year. Then we have Jane Doe number 2. She was a housekeeper from May 2014 to February 2020. So she stayed for 6 years. Then we got Jane Doe number 3, housekeeper from February 2012 to April 2024. So she stayed on for 12 years. Then we have Jane Doe number 4, housekeeper, personal assistant, cook, hairdresser from October 2006 to April 2024. So she stayed the longest. She stayed, 18 years? Yeah. Like, why did you all... Well, I guess they stayed because they said they were afraid to leave. Then he's not even paying well either. Like, I'm pretty sure you could have went and cleaned houses for somebody else. How did y'all find out about the job? That's what I want to know. We're going to see where this goes. This is just a shame, though, that Smokey Robinson is going through this. Is 85-something years old. Like, you was too old, really too old for this, Smokey. Like, really? $50 million. I guess that's the magic number of this year. If everybody's suing someone for sexual assault, the magic number is 50 million because that girl is suing Shannon Sharp for $50 million. So I guess that's the magic number for lawsuits this year. We're going to keep our eye on this story because I definitely need to see if Smokey Robinson is going to be found guilty of this, and I want to know more details. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. It's been your boy Kyng Pablo. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Peace.